You know, at work, we may have an employer we don't much care for. The Magi didn't have to care for Herod to know that Herod would do them well and allow them, equip them to do the mission they were on. So too in our own workplaces. The call is not necessarily to understand and see everyone in the same light, though that would be nice. To shine in the darkness is to believe that it's possible, even in our workplace, to live as a Christian with the epiphany of our Savior made manifest in the people who struggle for a living, and ourselves as we do. Between husbands and wives, sometimes the light needs to shine in the darkness of misunderstanding. Remember, wedding vows are not simply, often boil down to just one thing, whether or not we stay with each other. But they're also about forgiving and respecting, about being the companion along the journey we promised. Bottom line, today, Matthew presents a story. This God is the God of all peoples. And in so saying to his Jewish community, he's also reminding them he's the God of all events. He's the God who is not far distant, but has taken all of creation and assumed it into himself. He has given it a new dignity by becoming a part of it. This is a God whose epiphany, whose revelation is happening over and over again in very unbelievable places. Like Bethlehem, to unbelievable people, like the wise folks from the east. We leave this place out into the cold weather of this week, may it end soon, blessed be God. But we leave it with the warmth of this light shining in the darkness. The bumper sticker I saw so long ago that encouraged me, wise men still seek him, is still true. But seeking him isn't enough. Believing in him, the journey of the Magi, would mean nothing if they did not prostrate themselves and offer their gifts to him. So be prepared. He will be revealed in everyone's life here today. He will. He will. Guaranteed. Whether or not we present the gifts that he asks, well, that becomes our journey and our choice. The gifts of yes. The gifts of prayer for a world in which all acknowledge him. The gifts in which we understand that truth is true and that he is the truth enfleshed. And anything not of him is simply to be discarded and avoided. Period. Today is the second Epiphany. First, the revelation of God as Messiah to the Jewish people on Christmas. On Epiphany Day, revelation that he's our Messiah too, blessed be he, for his mercy and his kindness. And next Sunday, in the baptism of the Lord, the revelation that this Messiah, the Father's only begotten, is also redeeming Savior of the world and the Father's beloved. There is a fourth Epiphany, and that's us, reflecting the first three, the people we live with and the people we meet. May Jesus, revelation of the Father, may he be praised forever. Amen.